Hey everyone, James Baek here, and welcome back to another episode of VGC Baek Battles. And today's team will be the Soft Mega Salamence team with Azumarill, Amoonguss, Entei, and Aegislash. So, last episode we were able to finally break that losing streak of really unfortunate bad luck. And now, we are going to, hopefully, since I'm recording these in a row, since Battlespot's probably down right now for a couple days, we're just gonna go on the Battlespot ladder, and hopefully that last win in the last episode is now going to turn into a win streak. So that's what I'm hoping, but you know, who knows what can happen on Battlespot, especially with my luck, so we're going to see. Okay, our first opponent today will be a 1701 player from Japan, so we are going to hopefully find a good battle. Oh, interesting. We are using a similar team. We got 4 of the same Pokemon: Weavile, Salamence, Talonflame, Azumarill, Amoonguss, and Aegislash. Now, Amoonguss really doesn't look good here, and his Azumarill really looks good in my matchup. But I do like Entei for this matchup. I think Entei does pretty well here. It can Will-O-Wisp and just do a lot of stuff. I think I'm going to actually lead Salamence and Entei. Now, the question is, who do I want to back? I don't think Sawk's a great Pokemon here, to be honest. I'm going to bring my own Aegislash, because Aegislash does pretty well. And I think I'm going to bring Amoonguss. Well, does Amoonguss want to be here? I mean, I think I'd rather have Azumarill, to be honest. But then again, what is this team? Is it physical or special? I don't know what Salamence could be. Probably could be special. So, really hard to call. I think I'm going to bring Amoonguss. Yeah, I'm going to bring Amoonguss. Just because I think Amoonguss with Rage Powder support, Redirection, would be really nice here. Especially since he doesn't look like he's carrying many spread moves. I think the only spread move he could have is like a Hyper Voice with Salamence. And that's if he's special. So we're going to see Salamence and Weavile lead. That's fine. Against my Entei and Salamence. Alright, so we do reveal his Salamence is faster. Well, we revealed the Weavile's fast. The Salamence getting the Intimidate off. And we get our own Intimidate off. So that is physical. That is pretty good for ourselves. Entei is the slowest on the field. Wow, we got 4 abilities in a row. So, he's probably going to Fake Out, but I don't know who would Fake Out. He could also just go straight for the Icicle Crash, but I know that won't knock me out. I'm going to go for the Willow into his Salamence, and I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance. Because no matter what, I feel like I'll get the better end of the turn. If he fakes out the Salamence, I get the burn on his Salamence. If he fakes out Entei, he's going to take Rocky Helmet, lose his Sash. I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance. Outspeed that Weavile. The following turn, his Salamence cannot knock out my Salamence at neutral. So, no matter what, I feel like I'll be good. Even if he has like Draco Meteor or something, that's the one thing I'm scared about. I don't think he has it. I really don't think he has it. Because this team looks like it's a really big setup team, and Special Mens doesn't really fit on a setup team. So my opponent taking all the time necessary to choosing a move. Like, seriously, taking all this time. We're already... Okay, he's going to withdraw his Weavile. Interesting choice. There's no Fake Out. Talonflame's going to come out. Now that's fine. If we can Willow the Salamence... Now, it depends. If he goes for the Dragon Dance, we're fine. If he goes for the Draco Meteor and reveal his special, that's kind of bad. But if we reveal that he is mixed, Will-O-Wisp is actually pretty good here. Earthquake! That's why he switched out into Talonflame. Going for the Earthquake. That should not knock out Entei on no matter what standards. We're going to Dragon Dance, which is absolutely fantastic here. I don't know what my opponent was thinking. And we get the Will-O-Wisp. Maybe he was expecting Salamence to protect. But we burn his Salamence, and that's really good. He won't be recovering from that one. That was as good as a turn as I can get. We got the Double Edge. I mean, we got the Dragon Dance off, and we got the burn on his. So I'm going to Sacred Fire his Salamence, expecting to go for Dragonets, and we're going to double edge his Talonflame, because I really think Talonflame is going to be a threat to my team. He's going to go for the Brave Bird now. No matter who he targets, it's not a big deal. Salamence should be able to take this no problem. Entei, yeah, that's Choice Banded, I think. Yeah, that's Choice Banded. We do get the double edge off, which will probably... the recoil will definitely live, unless it's Rocky Helmet. No, it's not Rocky Helmet. We do live. Oh, wow, he's actually mixed. He's mixed. Oh, I should have went for the Snarl there. But I kind of just wanted damage. We do get the Sacred Fire off onto the Salamence. That doesn't do much. But at least the burn's really wearing him down, and he can't recover from that. We're going to go into our Edge-Slash now, because I feel like he has Earthquake. I mean, he has Earthquake, he has Hyper Voice. We're probably going to see like Draco Meteor or Double Edge as my opponent's last move. Weavile comes out, which is fine. Now, I wonder who he targets. He could go for the knockoff onto Entei. He could knock off the Edge-Slash. He could go for the Fake Out. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp. No, I'm going to Sacred Fire to Weavile. And I'm going to Flash Cannon the Salamence. I should be able to pick up a KO here on both Pokemon, unless something really crazy happens. Of course, Sacred Fire does have a 50% chance to burn. Oh wow, his Salamence protects. And we see the knockoff into the Entei slot. Oh, we do not live. I thought we would live. The Rocky Helmet's going to affect the Weavile though. Knocks off the Rocky Helmet. Now, I kind of wish I did Flash Cannon the Weavile, but the good news is, we got some good news here, and that good news is that he is stalling out his own burn. We're gonna bring out Amoonguss, and we're gonna double protect here. I'm going to King Shield, double protect. Now, I feel like he's going to go for Hyper Voice and Icicle Crash onto the Amoonguss slot. He could also knock off the Edge-Slash, but I really don't think he's going to. I really think he just don't target the Amoonguss right now. It's a safer play. Unless this guy has Fire Blast. If he has Fire Blast, but I don't think he would with the... I mean, if you're running Mixed Salamence, you run Hyper Voice. I mean, I'm surprised he's running Earthquake in the first place. He's probably running Draco Meteor, which I'm kind of surprised he didn't go for in the first place. But whatever. This Salamence is -1 and burn, so even if it has double edge, it's not doing much. My opponent taking a long time to think about this, but we're just going to make the safe play, go for the double protect, stall out this burn quite a bit. Now let's see what this Weavile goes for. As we see the knockoff into Edge-Slash, that's perfect. You got a -2 Weavile and the Hyper Voice as expected. As Salamence is taking burn damage, which is excellent. Now, I definitely don't want Amoonguss to take Wide Guard because it's probably going to be the key to this game. So I'm going to Spore the Weavile slot, and I'm going to Wide Guard here because I don't want to take the Hyper Voice. We are going to Wide Guard, prevent that Hyper Voice from going through. And Earthquake, the knockoff into Amoonguss, which knocks off the Mental Orb, which does not matter in this battle. As the Spore is going to connect with the Weavile, that's perfect. That's really ideal. Salamence is taking more burn damage and should be in the range for... Yeah, it should be in the range. We're going to protect, and we're going to Flash Cannon the... No, we can Flash Cannon either one of these. I think I'd rather Flash Cannon to Salamence. Because, the reason... Oh, he's going to withdraw Weavile. Which is fine, because he has to take a guaranteed turn of sleep. We're going to see Edge-Slash come out. Oh, match up with the Edge-Slashes. But I still have my Life Orb. He goes for a double edge into Amoonguss. That's perfect. We're going to go into Blade form. We are going to go for the Flash Cannon into the Salamence slot. That will pick up the knockout. And I feel like I can just knock out Weavile next turn. No problem. Now, the question is, number one, does this Edge-Slash carry Substitute? I think it would carry Wide Guard on this team, because this team is really weak to spread moves. Or two, does he have Substitute? And if he has Substitute, we're going to have some problems, but I think we're still good here. We're going to Flash Cannon Rage Powder. This Weavile has to take 1 turn of Guaranteed Sleep, and this... Oh, Aegislash is going to King Shield. I guess? I don't know what my opponent's thinking with the King Shield. Weavile is going to take its first turn of Guaranteed Sleep. We're going to go for the Flash Cannon, knock out this Weavile. That is a goodbye, Weavile. Yeah, you're not living a Flash Cannon. And right here, I'll just Spore and Shadow Ball. I mean, Spore and King Shield. Because I really don't think you have sub. And if you do have sub, kudos to you. But we are going to stance change, go for that King Shield. If he has sub, we're going to have some problems, but we can just Rage Powder Shadow Ball over and over again. So, he's going to... Wide guard. Why? If we want any chance, you have to go for the attack. Oh, I think I get it. He wanted the weakness policy. I bet that's carrying weakness policy. Well, you have to take his guaranteed turn of sleep. We're going to Giga Drain and Shadow Ball you. I'm not even sure if Aegislash can... It should live a Life Orb Shadow Ball, but my opponent's going to forfeit. So that will be the first game. Really, just that first turn, I thought we're in a really good position. But then that Salamence reveals Hyper Voice, and things go downhill from there. Because I expected my Salamence to kind of live that turn. But you know what? That's quite a good battle. I'm pretty proud of how it was played. But anyway, we are going to find a second battle and see how we do. So we'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. My webcam wasn't working for some reason, and I was really frustrated. But we are facing 1854 rated player from Japan, and he's got a very similar team to Ray Rizzo's team. Who, if you guys don't know Ray Rizzo, he's been doing a lot of YouTube stuff lately. Has his own series called Race to the Top, and it's an enjoyable series, to be honest. But enough about that, let's get on to the action. So, Gardevoir, Thundurus, Landorus, Heatran, Amoonguss, and Scrafty. So, Trick Room mode, definitely viable. Now, yeah, I'll bring Azumarill. So I want to lead Salamence and Amoonguss. That way I can Spore any possible Trick Room. And yeah, it's just the best way. And I can Wide Guard. And well, I can't Wide Guard with the Amoonguss lead, but I feel like he'll lead something where I could just simply Spore and Dragonance. And if I can set up those Dragonances, I win. Because Dragonance is a really viable option here. Now, problem is, of course, that Gardevoir was a bold nature, so it can live to Double Edge. It wasn't very specially offensive, though. And it had Psychic, so we'll probably live the Psychic. We probably won't live a Psychic plus Heat Wave, unfortunately. And it really is Gardevoir and Heatran, which I don't expect him to, but if that lead is my opponent's choice, it's going to be hard to deal with. We see Gardevoir and Scrafty lead, but that's fine. Salamence and Amoonguss will lead. Now this is fine by me. We get the Intimidate off onto both these Pokemon. He's gonna trace my Intimidate. Oh. Now Salamence is completely useless. Not a great start to the battle. We're at -2. Now, I feel like he'll Fake Out in Trick Room. Well, no, he doesn't even have to Fake Out in Trick Room. He could just Hyper Voice and... Well, then again, why... He could. Don't want to make these plays right now. I'm just going to double Protect here just to scout. If he goes for the Trick Room, it's fine with me. Because if he goes for Trick Room, I mean... That indicates to me that... Amoonguss will be faster in Trick Room and Spore everything, and... Scrafty's in an interesting position. Now, I really just don't want to take any unnecessary damage right now, which is why I'm going for a double protect. He can set up Trick Room right now, but why would he I really don't think you set up Trick Room with an Amoonguss out on the field. I mean, you just don't do that. Now, a play I could have made, which was what I was going to do, was switch out Amoonguss, go into Edge Slash, and protect. That way I could double edge the Scrafty and probably go for the Flash Cannon to the Gardevoir the following turn. But that's not how it worked. Gardevoir's gonna Mega Evolve. We're gonna double protect here. Let's see what's going on. We're probably gonna see Fake Out into Salamence. And Psychic into the Amoonguss. That wasn't what I was expecting. But he definitely wants to get rid of this Amoonguss now. I mean, if you don't get rid of the Amoonguss, you're in big trouble. You get Spored. I'm going to Spore the Gardevoir, expecting the Psychic back onto the Amoonguss, and switch out to my Azumarill. He's going to withdraw his Scrafty, which is fine. Probably into Heatran, I would assume. Yep, Heatran. He actually might go for the Hyper Voice here. Oh, he went for the Psychic. Perfect. And we live. Perfect. We get the Spore off onto the Gardevoir. That's really ideal. Because now I can set up a free Belly Drum. There's nothing Heatran can do. I mean, the worst move it has is Earth Power. We're going to Belly Drum with Azumarill and switch out. Go into Salamence. We're going to get that regenerated health in case Azumarill feels like it needs the regenerated health later. He's going to actually withdraw his Gardevoir into his Amoonguss. Nice play. But I think I made a better one. Don't you guys think? Getting out Salamence here. Now he's probably going to go for Heat Wave. And I think his Heatran was Life Orb, so that's going to hurt a bit. Now if it gets a burn, we're going to have some... Oh, he protects. Awesome. Awesome. We get a free Belly Drum up. As Azumarill is at +6, and now gets the Citrus Berry. That is awesome. And Gardevoir has to take a turn of sleep when it comes back. So here, my opponent can make 2 plays. He can go for the Rage Powder and the Heat Wave. I doubt he's going to do that. Or he can protect the Amoonguss and attack. So I'm going to Double Edge, I'm going to Aqua Jet. I mean, there's really no point. I'm going to get rid of one of his Pokemon on the field. And even if he switches out, it's probably going down. So he's going to stay in with both Pokemon. I actually wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't Rage Power with Amoonguss and goes for Protect. But no, he's going to go for the Rage Power, which is fine. Azumarill should be able to live anything he drank in the shot. I could have just went for the Protect with Azumarill and Aqua Jet. That play also makes sense in my head. We're going to take Rocky Helmet, unfortunately. We are going to get the Double Edge off. The recoil is going to hurt a bit, but shouldn't be any that big of a deal. As Salamence does take Rocky Helmet damage, it is going to take the Double Edge recoil. Now, let's see what this Heatran went for. Earth Power, Heat Wave won't do much. It's going to go for the Heat Wave. Salamence avoids attack. That's lucky. As Azumarill is taking a beating, but it's not that bad. Battle Spot is not kind to me today. This is the 3rd video I'm recording in a row, and this has been all the battles. This is still not bad, though. We're going to see Scrafty come out. Does make sense. Going to fire off the Intimidate off onto my Azumarill. And Salamence. Heatran can't touch Salamence, so we're going to Protect, because he's probably going to Fake out the Azumarill, go for the Heat Wave. So we're going to go for the Dragon Dance. Oh, he's actually going to withdraw Scrafty. Nice. That's Gardevoir coming in. Excellent. And Heatran protects. Kind of an interesting protect there, to be honest, but you know what, I'll take it. Azumarill going to protect as well. We're going to set up that Dragon Dance, which is really huge. I kind of need the Dragon Dance to get back into the momentum of things. Gardevoir has to take 1 turn to Guaranteed Sleep. I feel like Heatran will switch out back into the Scrafty for the Intimidate. So I'm going to Aqua Jet the Gardevoir, in case he doesn't. And you know what? We'll Double Edge into the Gardevoir. Because the Double Edge plus Aqua Jet will knock out. I mean, if it doesn't, we're going to have issues, but I don't think... Oh wow, he actually stays in with Heatran. That's still fine. We get the Aqua Jet off, Double Edge. The recoil won't be enough to where this Heatran can knock me out, even with like Overheat. And this Heatran probably didn't carry Flash Cannon. Unless this one does, it could be a variant. But no, he's just gonna go for the Heat Wave. Salamence avoids another one. Okay, I kind of deserved that, to be honest. Azumarill gonna faint. But again, I'm getting fine with this. I'm gonna switch out into Mungus for the Rage Powder. A Scrafty comes out, which is fine. Now he pretty much has to fake. He has to go for the fake out onto. That's actually not Life Orb Heatran, is it? Oh right, it was Safety Goggles, I think. Now, Scrafty can't do much to me. You know what? I'm gonna switch out Amoonguss, go into Aegislash just for reach. Maybe. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. Aegislash is kind of worthless here, and I'll Protect. I'll go for the safe Protect. Because what this allows me to do is Aegislash should be able to live a Heat Wave, and next turn I can Roost up with Salamence, and Scrafty and Heatran really can't touch me. We're going to see the fake out into Salamence. We're going to see the Heat Wave as expected. As Aegislash, going to take a lot, but that's fine. Okay, that Heat Wave burn I actually don't really mind. That Heat Wave burn I don't actually mind. We're going to go for the Wide Guard. We're going to go for the Roost. We're just basically getting Salamence to a position where Double-Edged Recoil won't knock me out with a combination of Heat Wave. That's basically what I'm aiming for. And we do beat Heatran one-on-one with Salamence just because you have Dragon Dance and Roost, as long as he doesn't burn me. Now, if he burned me, there's a problem, but we do get the Wide Guard off. He'll probably predict this, but I don't really care at this point. We're going to go for the Roost because this is my win condition. Keeping Salamence around is my win condition. We're going to heal back all the way back to almost full HP. We do see the Earth Power onto the Aegislash, which is fine. Aegislash is going to faint, and the Crunch onto Salamence. No physical defense drop, please. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna bring out a Amoonguss. Now, I really feel like that's, Safety Goggles Heatran. As Amoonguss is gonna come out, we're going to... We could Rage Powder Dragon Dance here. No, I'd rather just knock out the Scrafty because Scrafty's doing damage. We're gonna Double Edge the Scrafty. Protect the Amoonguss just to make sure. Double Edge into the Scrafty slot. As that does knock out the Scrafty, I mean it's a Double Edge from Make a Salamence. Even at -1 it will knock out. We're gonna take a bunch of recoil. We should live the Heat Wave though. The Heat Wave comes out. Let's see how much this will do. Yeah, not nearly enough. No burn. Thank you. If he got another burn, I would have probably flipped out. But we're going to Spore. We're going to see if this is Safety Goggles. I think he was wearing Safety Goggles. And we're going to go for the Roost. Because Roost is really good right now. Now, he's probably just going to fire off another Heat Wave, which is fine. Yet another Heat Wave. Amoonguss avoids the attack, which is actually pretty good. Salamence is going to take a beating. Please don't burn. Thank you. And yep, it is Safety Goggles, so as I had the hunch. I'm going to Giga Drain and I'm going to Dragon Dance. Because once Salamence gets to that like +4, it should knock out the Heatran, no problem. So we are going to step in our Dragon Dance. Of course, we are in potential of the problematic burn chance or crit. But you know what? I think my opponent has had too much luck. I don't think he's getting another one. We get the crit, which does not matter because it's a Giga Drain. And I want to keep Amoonguss on the field as long as possible. So you know what? I'm going to Roost and Protect. That way, Heat Waves just spread damage in general. So we're going to Protect with Amoonguss. We're just going to keep playing this game because it's a safe game. We're pretty much guaranteed to win at this rate. As long as he doesn't burn me, I don't care if he crits me really. I just care if he burns me or not. Ancient Power. Okay, thank you. No stat boost. We're going to go for the Rage Powder. We're going to go for the Double Edge. We're going to see how much the Double Edge does at neutral. So we're going to go for the Rage Powder in case he goes for the Ancient Power again. I mean, he's probably going to go for the Heat Wave at this point. We're going to go for a Double Edge. See how much it does. It's neutral. I was hoping it would do half. And he does go for the Ancient Power again. That won't knock out Amoonguss. Alright, he saved the goggles. How did I forget that? How did I forget that? Well, we're going to protect Amoonguss and go for the Roost. I wonder if he ran out of Heat Waves at this point. I don't think he did. How did I forget his safety goggles? Like, I bet you guys are yelling at me right now because I made that mistake. But we're still good. We got the Roost going on, and now as long as that Heat Trend doesn't get stat buffs, we should be excellent. As he goes for the Heat Wave. Perfect. Salamence lives. No burn. Thank you. We're gonna Giga Drain, and we're gonna Dragon Dance. I mean, Ancient Power only has 8 PP max. So, Dragon Dance, I know this is getting kind of boring and redundant, but it's the way to win. It's the way to win, and slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. No burn. That's what I like to see. He has to go for the Ancient Power here. I mean, if he doesn't, he's kind of in trouble. I almost clicked Dragon Dance. Nope, I'm going for the Roost. I'm healing back. I want to heal back. I want to heal back all my HP. Yep. As he goes for the Ancient Power, yep, he was pretty much forced to. And I think I'm going to protect this turn just to stall an Ancient Power PP. And it doesn't risk him getting the 10% stat buffs. So protect. Yep, the Ancient Power. Perfect. An Ancient Power will probably knock out Salamence. Then again, he could also get a crit, which is why I'm going for the safe Roost again. Of course, I only have 10 Roosts, unlike the 16 that I probably should have. But you know what? I think the 10 will save us still. And he's going for another Ancient Power. Unless he gets the stat boost, we should be having this in the back. Wow. That did less. Oh, yeah, right. We lost our Flying type. We're going to go for the Dragon Dance again. Because I'm not risking anything. I'm not risking anything. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not risking anything. I'm going for Dragon Dance. I hope he's not trying to stall us out because that doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. I actually don't remember how many Dragon Dances I set up. So we Dragon Dance. Heat Wave. Don't burn. If it burns, we have so much. That's a crit. Oh no, that's not a crit. Wow. I'm gonna protect here. I don't want to risk the Ancient Power. And I'll Roost next turn. Maybe he doesn't have max PP. Yeah, I don't think he has max PP. I think he would have went for the Ancient Power if he had it. We're gonna go for the Roost, and we'll go for the Double Edge next turn. I just want to make sure that the because in case he has Ancient Power and he has one more, he's going to go for it after I go for the Double Edge. Imagine if I miss the KO, then the Ancient Power kills me. That's the reason why I'm not going for these dangerous plays. I'm just going to go for the Roost again. And if this was a VGC battle, the time limit would probably let me win. To be honest, I think it would let me win. We're going to Roost. This guy's trying to stall me out. Oh, he protects! I don't think he ran out of moves, though. We got the Roost. That's going to heal me back, and now I'm actually going to go for a Double Edge, because I feel confident Double Edge will knock out now. So we're going to speed this up. We're going to speed this up. Go for the Double Edge. This should be a knockout. I mean, I did set up a lot. Okay, there we go. And Heat Trend is down. So I want to make sure I can knock out that Heat Trend without taking the risk of a miss. If I miss the KO, then the Ancient Power happens, and then I lose. But yeah, will be the game. So we were able to pull a double win in this episode. So thankfully, after that 3 losses, we got 3 wins. So not bad. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like button to support the series. Check out my Pokemon Platinum Randomized Nuzlocke. A new episode should be out today, I believe. So definitely check that out. It's a really fun series. I really recommend checking it out. Check out my other series such as Kid Icarus Uprising, my VGC guide / tutorial videos. I don't know, I'm tired. I recorded 3 videos in a row, and I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Later, guys.